Right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to break down each stage and actually show you how to do a portrait with oil paints using a technique called blocking in. This is very important because of the fact that we are, your mind will take over and your mind will tell you that you don't see dark in certain areas or light in certain areas. So I'm going to take it through each stage and then you can obviously build it at each stage. I need something to hold it up here for us. Yeah, if you, okay, so can you hold that like that? Right. So I'm going to go through the next.
Saying reconnecting, Justin. Does that mean it's disconnected? It's just the word's just gone now.
No, it's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the next tonal value, especially if you're painting in tones. And the tonal value is either you're going from dark to light. So I'm just mixing it first on the board. Okay, so I want to see now how lighter is this one.
No, that's fine. Okay, maybe because I need to hold it.
Okay, so right, we'll go to the next one. And not overloading the brush, putting down the next tonal values. So comparing it, we're doing it in what we call blocking in. Now, do you see that is too light too quickly? So we have a tone in between that. Mm-hmm. Right, so this color is what's going to your nose. But you see it's still got tonal value.
Yeah. So would that be the lightest shade?
Actually slightly darker. So even here on the nose, you've got to check your angles. Because we're building it up in stages. Now what happens is you see those colors start to overlap.
Yeah.
And then you can block in. So you're not blending them in, and you're putting down the color which is pure. So don't worry about if you go out the edge of the face. You can always get it with the color that you're going to do the face in, so never ever worry about that. Now I'm going into the color so that I soften it and it takes away the hard edge. And I'm seeing where I can find that tone everywhere.
So this is the mid-tone?
Yeah. See, just by doing that, it's hard lines. And it's building it up. Now, if I think that's too dark, I can always lighten it. That's why you always work from dark to light. So really by doing that, it's starting to get her to lighten up a bit. At this point, obviously a lot of people panic and go, what's going on? Where is it? What am I doing? All that kind of thing. So you just got to just keep with the stage.
Yeah.
Got our dogs barking in the background. They're just protecting us, making sure we're okay. Down, and then you're going to go shape afterwards. So even looking at that, you know, you asked me the question saying, but you can only see just light there, because that color underneath will pick up the lighter color on top of it. So that's why you always go darker first. So when you block in, it's a lot easier. And you just got to be bold with it. You can't really panic. Right. So it looks like this woman's head had paste all over her. Okay, so I've gotten to that stage first. You want to take a photo? Right, now I'm going to... Right, so now... Done that, I've put all the tones in that area. Now I'm going to go to the next tone, which is lighter. Slightly lighter than the other one. Try and mix with your palette knife, obviously, because then you mix the colour properly. Right, so once again, I'm going to be now adding my liquid. I'm adding my lighter tones. So I'm placing colour now. And it's just pure blocks. Look how you're starting to shape things. From far, it might be scary because you're going, you know, what am I doing? Where am I going? How am I doing it? And you've just got to get all your tones in the right area. Otherwise, you're just not going to get it to work for you. And you build it up. Now, if you've done the right consistency with your oil paint, you would, you know, it would be fine. But what you want to do is you want to block in the whole area of the face first before you start dragging paint around. Now I'm on spot. Right, so when you get to this point, you can see even looking through it, we take photos of each stage, because then at least you can see how you're progressing, where your tonal values are, how you're building it up in stages. That's why you want to get to that point. Right, so now we're going to go to the next stage, which is blocking in your areas. Now, you want to make sure that your brush is clean and obviously less paint, and then you're going to start dragging some of those brush strokes, but you don't go into the color. You drag it, but you keep that color pure. I might have to take more tone up into that, but that's a start. So you see I'm hardly going into the color. I'm not over painting, not over patting. Changing proportions where I need to. So really that's starting to take its shape. It's coming in stages. Right, so what I'm going to stop it at this stage and then we'll take it to the next stage.